Okay, this is a strange one to start off with, but apparently Disney is back in Australia with Doctor Who. I don't know, I got the email today from JB saying that Doctor Who's 60th anniversary special is out on DVD today. This is what am I talking about? The 16th of December. So I, jumped on the website. Okay, what's happening? DVD is out as of December. The Blu-ray comes out the 22nd of January, which is interesting. It doesn't say who's really releasing it outside of a BBC label, and it says Disney Plus on the cover, as you can see with the artwork there. And it's not the most expensive. Like, the anniversary special is $45 on Blu-ray, which is fine. Like, it's 3 episodes, so it's like $15 an episode, realistically. It doesn't stipulate if it's going to have any special features. It's $35 for the DVD, so for 10 extra bucks you get Blu-rays, which is nicer. And the artwork's still decent, It's still very strange, because, looking at any of the details on the website doesn't give you much. There's still no 4K or anything, because they didn't release the show in 4K in general, which is really stupid, because it's on 4K on Disney+. But yeah, I don't know. I think I just kind of talk about this in a way. It's bewilders me to agree. Obviously, we all know, if you're in Australia, you know especially that Disney pulled out of releasing anything in Australia about, a year and a half ago, back in, I'm going to say May 2023. Around that, just after Guardians of the Galaxy came out, because that was the last official release. But now, Doctor Who, which is interesting. This could be, I wonder, is it a licensing thing of, hey, Disney Plus, because it's international. I mean, I know that Doctor Who did get a British release in the UK. I got the steelbook for my brother for Christmas one year, actually for his birthday, because it came out mid-December, so it became a birthday thing, because his birthday's at the end of January. So I had to get him something else for Christmas. But still, they got the new season 1 of the show, which is in a big box, which I'm not a huge fan of, because it's just expensive, because it's big, which is really annoying. I don't know. Again, not in 4K, just in Blu-ray. But again, I had to import that from the UK to be able to buy it. So it's strange that we're getting the specials on Blu-ray and DVD in Australia now. And again, like I said, a licensing thing. It might be that, for international reasons, the BBC had a deal with Disney to only have it on the platform for a year, and then it would still be on the platform, of course, because at least for international reasons and international audiences, Disney Plus is how we're getting it, and then it gets a physical media release after that, which is good. As a Doctor Who fan, that's great. Sure, I already have a steelbook release. I don't need this Blu-ray release, but I'm glad that we can get it, and for a reasonable price. Like, $45 for a TV show of 3 episodes doesn't sound great, but they are 3-hour, hour and a half long. I think they're all an hour long. I think the first one might be a bit longer than an hour, but for the most part, they're all, it's like 3 hours of TV. It's the BBC. It's they do that. Same with Sherlock, stuff like that. So it's curious. I think the price is justifiable, realistically. If it doesn't come with any special features, that would be very disappointing, because I know that the Blu-ray release comes with like the behind the scenes that they did for all those episodes that they ended up releasing onto YouTube. So yeah, I'm just kind of curious as to what does this really mean? Like, does this mean that Disney is going to be coming back to Australia, or is it just because it's the BBC and Doctor Who that they're doing this? Like, is it the BBC being like, hey, you gotta release this a year after it's come out digitally, release it physically a year later, even though again it's still got a UK release naturally there. But again, I feel like that's because the BBC had the British market, they had that, and at least internationally Disney Plus has it, and now a year later they get a physical release. So I wonder if there's going to be a US release. It's hard to say, because again, it's a British show. But yeah, so I just figured I'd do a video on it. Again, I'm mostly speculating, and hence I think because of the speculation, it's probably just licensing from the BBC. It's probably not going to be anything bigger than that, which is perfectly fine. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. I obviously won't buy it, but if I see more posts about it, and if we end up getting more Disney releases, I will be, perusing through the... I've actually made a post on the JB page on Facebook, so I'm going to see what anyone else thinks about it, but I think it'll just be a licensing thing from the BBC. I don't think it'll be anything more dramatic than that, because again, we used to have Doctor Who released here for years, and we still have the previous seasons, like the Whittaker era and stuff, released on physical in Australia, so yeah. I don't know if anyone bought it, but it's there. Hey. Alright, just a quick one. See you guys later. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts down below. Do you think this is the start of something new? I don't know if it will be, because if it's just BBC, then at least we might be getting season 1 of Doctor Who on Blu-ray, which would be great. Again, annoying that it took them so long to release it, but given that they haven't announced it yet, I don't know. Maybe they have announced it, I just haven't seen any posts about it anywhere. But at the same time, if they are like, you know what, we'll start releasing again, maybe with more Marvel and, 20th Century Fox, that kind of stuff. I'll start getting proper releases for stuff like Aliens and whatever, even with their bad AI upscaling, like, depends on what the product is especially. But if we start getting proper, Disney 20th Century Fox releases physically, and maybe this will get the ball rolling, so... I don't know. Hope for the best. We'll see how it goes. See you next time.